If you can choose the way you die, how would it go? And what will be your last words? All right. How are you want to go now?
I always
You
say
want to
my
rock, paper, scissors this? Just to tell me just the death. Just death.
Just the death?
Yeah, just death.
Sleep.
Sex.
Sex? I had a feeling sex would have been here. But I don't know, because sleep, I don't know if I'm gonna have any parting words.
Sex is,
I'm gonna have a snore.
you gonna have a snore?
I'm gonna have a snore.
Okay, so tell me, so you don't know what let's say before you go to sleep.
Before I go to sleep?
Before you go to sleep that night or something or whatever, or that time and stuff, whatever, just be like,
good night.
Yeah?
I don't know if I'm gonna get the bucket. Hope I see you in the morning.
I would probably say some shit like,
The Podical sound.
Podcast, you can't win. Talking a good game, you can't win. Topics never lame, you can't win. Win.
Not your average Joseph. Marvelous.
It's ridiculously funny.
Hi, I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. So let's start the show. Like, comment, subscribe, all of the above, all streaming platforms possible at Podical Sons Podcast.
We are here.
On YouTube, Podical Sons Podcast as well. And you can see us on podicalsons.com, the website. So let's start the show. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good.
How are you feeling about life these days? Like, I know we have our mental health, men's mental health expo coming up.
Right.
But how are you feeling about life these days? Like, I want to say with your disposition and stuff within the world, your city, your environment, your household, your world, everything that you encompass, you see within whatever you can capture from social media and all. How are you feeling about life these days?
You know what? I'm just trying to live my life to the best of my ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's been my mantra from like a little while ago. Because, you know, some of these things I realize I can't change them. I can't stop them from happening. And
certain things that happen in your world?
Certain things that are happening around me.
Okay.
Right. You know what I mean? The stuff that still happens in my world,
mm-hmm.
I have, you know, say over that, and like, you know,
more control over that.
More control over that.
But things in your environment or proximity.
Right. You know what I mean? And,
gotcha.
And it's like a lot of things what I see people stressing over, I'm like, you know, we always say change is going to come, right? You're either going to have to embrace it or you're going to let it beat you down. And I just decided, man, with all this shit that's going on, I still got to live. I'm still going to wake up. I still got to continue on with my day. So
mm-hmm.
I've been trying to just stress less about stuff. You know what I mean? Try to, you know, the things that I'm trying to do right now is just to look out for my health more than anything else.
Okay.
And that would be the mental health included, right? So like I said, I'm trying not to stress over things like that's not out of my control. Obviously, certain things will come in and might knock you, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't stay knocked. I center myself as quickly as I can.
So even like, I want to say, with you're approaching 50 years old.
Yes.
Milestone.
Yes.
Do you see yourself, I want to say, still continuing on, or do you have like a set kind of arrangement going on for like 50? Because like 50 being a milestone now,
right?
In people's world, they might like, well, at 50, I'm going to do this, or 50, I'm going to do that, and everything like that, whatever. Now, the path you're already on, approaching 50, are you already doing the things that you possibly might have said in the past about you becoming 50? So let's say at 35, maybe?
You know what? I think a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now, I'm like, I probably didn't think I'd see myself still doing it at 50.
That's okay. Is that a good thing or bad thing?
No. It's a good thing because I'm like, no, I'm still able to do these things. And I look at it as like, no, the things that I'm involved in. If I've reached 50 doing it, shit, I'm gonna aim to 60. You know what I mean? And like the goal line, I can push the goal line because, we always say, well, they say the 40 is the new 30 and the 30 is the new. But
some of that nonsense.
at the end of the day, I feel like it's all how you feel personally. And approaching 50, I don't feel like I'm approaching 50. You know what I mean?
That's good. So mentally, you feel like how old?
Mentally, I feel like
because your body will sing a different tone.
The body will sing a different tone, and that's why I say a lot.
Right.
Now I'm trying to do more health wise, make sure my body's in tune to how the mind is thinking. Right. But I would say like maybe late 30s to early 40s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's so funny because after my boss just turns my ex-boss just turned 60. He looks nothing like 60. And he had a birthday party on Friday that just passed. Went to that. After the birthday party, I went down to the bar to hang out with a couple of friends. And while we're outside talking, another dude came by and he was like, he heard me mention me talking about my boss, and he thought I was 60. Yeah, I thought I was saying I was 60. I said, no, I'm talking about my boss. He goes, yeah. He goes, because I wouldn't think you're past 40. So I was like, okay, you know what I mean? So then, the appearance is still kind of there, right? The mindset is there. Now I just want to get rid of the achy bones.
Right.
And that's it. How about yourself?
Well, me, I think for me, about life these days. I think that's the question I asked you. How are you feeling about life these days? How am I feeling about life these days? I think that the people around me, I don't know, it feels kind of selfish in a way where I feel like in my world, most of the things are in handle, or I guess it might come off weird like imposter syndrome, like.
Right.
Because it's kind of like, I feel like my world, I got most of a good handle on it, and it's going good.
Yeah.
And then I'm looking at other people's worlds and stuff, whatever. It looks like it's not so good. Like, I don't want to say it's in shambles.
Right.
But it's looking like they don't have a handle on their world. But I'm looking like last year, for me, one of my lessons I learned last year and stuff, whatever, that kind of like helped me get to an evolution moment was, it's not your fight.
Right.
Like, it's not your fight, because I'm passionate and I ride and die for mine, whatever, right? But I look at it stuff as where some things and stuff, whatever, people have to stand up and fight.
Yeah.
And because I care about you, I can't fight the battle for you. Right. So I look at it as stuff as where when I learned that it's not my fight, I've now kind of moved kind of different. So I think I have like a lighter load and stuff, whatever, because I look at it stuff as like, oh shit, well, I'm gonna do me. Like my fight, I want to say my fight with, like, let's say, quote unquote, society or the world,
right,
is not catastrophic and stuff where I feel like I'm beat down. Like I feel like I'm gonna, like, okay, the fight started off between, let's say, me versus like me financially meant to be financially free or financially be at the place where I want to be.
Right.
The fight started off where, like, you got to do some strange for the change, you know? You got to hustle hard, you know?
Yeah.
You know, illegally or illegally type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the fight was kind of rocky and stuff, whatever, then. And now I'm looking at stuff now, it's like, I'm about to end this bitch real quick. I'm about to hit this shit with a TK, with a knockout.
Right.
Like, I'm going to win this financial freedom fight regardless.
Right, yeah.
So I look at this stuff as where I see that some of the people and stuff around me, they can't win their fight. But it's not my fight.
No, it's not your fight.
So
it's not.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at stuff as like, for me, I think life is actually going like pretty fucking awesome.
Good.
And I'm blessed and stuff, whatever. Like, you know, minus the bullshits and the hiccups and stuff, whatever. It's part of life. It's part of adulting.
It's part of life.
So I look at it stuff as like, and like to somebody else, whatever, they might look at stuff as where I must be, they're like, oh, this nigga is happy. And I'm like, I'm not really happy. I'm content.
Okay.
So my content is more on a straight plateau effect.
Right.
where I feel like happiness comes in like waves and sparks and stuff like that, right? Because
Right.
I'm about to say something might make you extremely happy now, but you won't be like that for the next like week,
Right.
right? You might go to bed and stuff, and you might wake up on a slow, somber mood the next day. You're not happy. You're grateful that you probably woke up, but you know what I'm saying?
This is true.
So you're not
This is
at
true.
that point of stuff where like happiness is like a constant thing. It's like a moment.
Yeah.
And I want to say, with the world I'm living in, the things that I do and stuff, whatever, I'm content.
Yeah.
So, and
that's
I
what
feel
I'm saying.
like
I feel
it
like
keeps me grounded, happy. Like
Yeah.
it gives me smiles, good feeling, a reason to live, motivation to do more.
right.
Still curious to do things. I'm
Right.
approaching 40, and that's
Right.
why, you know, when I post the thing with the curiosity and stuff like that, whatever, right? I look at it stuff as where I don't know where certain people's curiosity is and stuff, whatever. But my shit, I got things and dreams and other things to accomplish and
Yeah.
see myself doing even greater things and stuff like that. So I look at it stuff as where it's only a matter of time.
Mhm.
When like 2 or 3 pieces fall in the suit,
Yeah.
Tetris, baby.
Yeah, man. It's just like I'm saying, just like you're saying, like, you know what I mean? It's that even keel for me. I don't try to get too down. I don't try to get too up. If I get knocked off center, I try my quickest to get myself back in the center, because
The balance.
that's where I want to be with
Yeah,
balance.
with the balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't got to do the most and stuff for that. But I think a lot of people want over more of the happiness. Like I look at it stuff as where you have happiness, then contentment would be like the middle ground.
Right.
And then below that and stuff, you have depression.
Right.
So I look at stuff as where if you're feeling super depressed now, you're gonna try to do whatever it takes to get happy.
Yeah, right.
But then
right.
you gotta look at stuff as like, what the hell are you gonna do to kind of stay happy and stuff like that? Because happiness is momentarily. You take a dip. Hopefully you dip to content.
Hopefully you dip to content.
But that's what I'm saying. So if we look at like, some people might look at vacation purpose and stuff for them like, oh, I need to get away.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For like happiness and stuff, whatever. Or I'm sick of this day to day. I gotta get away and stuff, whatever. Like,
Right.
how often are you getting away? How often are you going on these trips?
Yeah.
If you're going on a trip like, let's say once a month,
Right.
oh, you happy. Oh, you fucking happy.
You happy and you're financially secure.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You extremely happy. But I look at stuff, if that's not the case, or you're flying out, or you're going on these trips like every few months and stuff, whatever, you're chasing a happiness moment. It's not consistent.
No, it's not gonna be consistent like that. Right? It's you gotta find something that you're gonna be good with and okay with. And that point, it's like nothing sways that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that point, you can always find your way back to that point.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that's exactly what it is and stuff, whatever. Because I know exactly, like for myself, I look at the stuff as where if like I might be, I don't say extremely sad, but say if I'm just sad or down or something like that, I haven't been down in a long time. Like I to be honest,
That's good.
like it's weird. It's weird and stuff. But I'd probably say the last time I could probably say like I probably felt the type of way or sad or something like that, it's probably like September last year.
Last year September.
Right.
Yeah.
And then after that and stuff, whatever, like I've been I'm even in my mind mentally, you know, you have one of those incident boards at like work or the cartoons back in the day when they say it's been such and such day since last incident.
Right, yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm still tearing away.
Nice.
Cause I'm looking at stuff, I was like, am I gonna be sad sometime soon? Like that's what I was saying. I was like,
Is it around the horizon? Is it on the horizon?
Yeah. Cause I'm looking like some James Brown shit. Like I was in a car one morning going to work.
Yeah.
And I was playing like, I feel good. I was like, I'm jamming.
Right.
I'm like, I feel good. I'm in my car vibing and shit like that, singing along to other songs or whatever the case and stuff. Somebody else look over to me and stuff, and then they start rocking and smiling, looking at me.
Rocking.
So they roll down their window, I roll down my window, like, what's going on? Are you getting a promotion today? Something like that. Are you quitting? It's your last day? I was like, nah, just another day in the office. They're like, aren't you chipper? I was like, is that a problem? Join me. Do what you need to do to get here. And I wish everybody the best when I say that. Do what you need to do to get to this point where what I'm feeling. It's like indescribable. If I'm going to describe it, I want to describe it like Oh my gosh, I love how Roger described the whole
Oh,
Barbara Streisand with the thing from
right.
American Dad. To put it in words, let me see, marvelous style. Viewer discretion is advised. It's like having a menage with Nia Long
Mm-hmm.
and Lisa Ray
Okay.
while your woman is clapping from the sidelines and cheering you on.
As long as you don't hire no hitmen.
No,
Okay. Okay.
what a feeling. What a feeling, right?
When they're cheering you on?
Cheering
you on.
Be like, I would get in, but I'm used to you.
Yeah.
Go, baby, woo, woo, go, baby, woo, woo.
She got the pom-poms.
She's like, that's my man.
Told you could do it.
and that's
the happiness.
That's the feeling. That's the feeling what I'm
That's
feeling
the
and
feeling.
stuff, whatever, right? That's it. So yeah. Even remember your wife used something like, you park your car over there. I was like, God got my back.
That's that.
I'm not living no kind of fucked up type of world. Like,
That's that.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
So far, so good. God
Yes.
willing, God sparing. So, yeah. Life is good.
Life is good. Life is good.
Life is good. All right, man. Let's get to this, man. First poll of the week said, do people care to be seen by other people? And that result was 88%. Yes, they
80%,
do.
Yes.
They do. Talk about it talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do people care to be seen by other people? Answer that in general format possible.
Yeah, I think people love validation. I think that's what it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think people want to feel like they're doing something, and the only way they can feel like they're doing something is if other people recognize them doing something.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah.
I actually am gonna agree with you 100% and stuff with that. I second that. I think that's the reason why people really want to be seen, because they're looking for the validation and
Yeah.
stuff, whatever, right? Like, again, like the whole thing I said before, I've been in the process of either love me or leave me alone, because I don't really need your approval or your validation and stuff,
Right.
whatever. So I don't really care to be seen.
If it wasn't for this podcast, y'all wouldn't see.
Y'all wouldn't see me. I post less than you.
Yeah, you do post less than me.
It's been a while since I've been on the gram. I go on the gram to go get like the Ask the Sons and stuff, whatever, because I'm like, again, people, you can at Podical Sons too. I know if you guys want to come for me or you guys come for Smooth, they come in my DM, but
Right.
at Podical Sons or podicalsons.com, send all your Ask the Sons questions and stuff, whatever there.
Mhm.
But like, I do fish from a pool that I get and stuff, whatever. Because like even like one, like, some users and stuff like that, whatever. Like, the guy Marcus, shout out to
Right.
Marcus, one of our listeners. Well, Marcus, this guy be like, great episode. Boom, here's my question. I had beef for that, what you said. Boom, boom, boom. 2 more questions and stuff like that. I was like, I appreciate you, my guy.
We
wherever
appreciate
you,
you, man.
but let's give other people a chance.
We appreciate you. Keep the questions coming.
Keep them coming.
They might not be on the next show.
No.
It'll get there.
No, I want to say
It'll get there.
at least and stuff, whatever. Me giving roses to that user and stuff, or to that listener and supporter would be, I know I posted questions from Marcus at more than 10 times. More than 10 questions.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
More than
That's
10
really
times.
dope.
More than 10 questions and stuff, whatever. So
That's really
we
dope.
appreciate you as well. So this is your roses and stuff like that. Don't think we don't care here. We pay
Shit.
attention and
We
stuff.
might have to send him a message, see what size t-shirt he wears, man, and send him a shirt, man.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll see
Yeah.
what's up. So then, yeah, but I don't know. I think in general, I do think people care to be seen, but I don't really give a damn to be seen.
Right.
I think I'm going to beat my own drum. I think when you're younger, for me, I realized that I want to say kind of as a youth,
As a youth,
As a youth.
as a youth,
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm
You
in
getting there.
between.
you get
I'm in like still young enough to be baby bro. And now I have to be big bros to these younger ones and stuff like that. So I'm in that in between. But I feel like you wanted to fit in when you were younger.
Right.
Because I remember like, if cross colors was the thing and stuff like that. Oh, you rock cross colors. Everyone want to get cross colors, some shit. Oh, you rock Tommy Hilfiger. Everybody rocking Tommy Hilfiger. Some people might even come up with the same type of shirts and shit like that, whatever, right?
Yeah.
They went to Nautica's.
And you laughed at the kid that was different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But as an adult now, you're dying to be different.
Dying to be different.
You piss you off or something. You go somebody got your
same shit on. Yeah, that's a piss off. That's a piss off. That's a piss off.
So I look at it stuff as where I don't really care to be seen because I don't really look for the validation. I'm just gonna do me and stuff like that, whatever. And then I look at it stuff if you might fuck with some shit like clothing wise and stuff, whatever that I might fuck with.
Right.
That might just give you a pat on or acknowledgement to let you know and stuff, whatever. Because I don't know. And I'm saying I don't know if they need that validation.
Right.
By letting me know like you're seen.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah.
I don't care if you really see me,
And
but
I don't even think, and that's not even the fact that you're looking to give them the validation, but you just notice what they are in or what they got on, and it's something that you like, and it's like, yo, you look good in it. You know what I mean? It's like I don't even think it's a validation thing to just put it out there to say somebody is doing something well or this, that, and the third.
But okay, what if you put yourself together, right?
Right.
Like we're talking about like from cut and shave, new outfit, splash on like whatever cologne, your accessories on point, car washed and everything like that. You feel like him that day.
Right.
And no one kind of acknowledges that you were moving like him that day.
Yeah.
Would that make you feel a type of way?
No.
Okay.
No. When I feel like him, I feel like him. Somebody could look at me and say, "Oh, you look like shit." I'll still feel like him because
That's good.
I do it for me. I do it for me more than anything else.
I know a lot of people, but see, that's what I'm saying. I don't like that phrase so much because a lot of people say that,
Yeah.
but then they don't really do it for themselves.
Right.
They just claim they do it like, I do this for me and stuff for that. But like deep down inside, they want the validation or the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Because I look at it stuff as like some women and stuff probably, and no shade to pick on any women, but I'm looking at stuff like, I know some women be like, I get dressed like this for me because this is how I make me feel good.
Right.
But I'm like, if nobody gave you a compliment, nobody acknowledge what you look like and stuff, whatever, would you be okay with that? Because some people were like, fuck, I put myself together, not even like a little thing. Because I know some people, sometimes I remember this one guy said, he's like, you ever get dressed in an outfit and then like you feel like not enough people seeing you in it, so you gotta go do extra shit so people can see you in it? And he's one of those validation type of people, whatever, right? But I thought about it and stuff, and I'm like, before, yeah, some days and stuff, whatever. Like now they're like rare, like $2 bill rare.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm like, fuck. Like, yo, you see me,
I just look at you and think you're hating. You ain't doing no compliments, my man. You just mad because you can't look like me. I'm good.
Yo, you just call him a hater?
I'm good.
You don't compliment me because you're a hater?
You know I look good. Just say it.
You know I look good. Just say it.
Just say it. Don't hold back.
Okay. You know I look good. Just say it. I'm not mad at you, Smooth. All right. So the next poll.
Who's conceited in the world?
Who's in 200 start paying a lot more? No, the next poll and stuff for the week was, which is more worse, emotional cheating or physical cheating? And physical cheating won by 56%. How you feel about that, Mr. Good Looking?
I think I'm on the physical cheating side as well.
Yeah? Talk about it.
I think just having a feeling that it's happening or having a feeling that something is wrong,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't quite hit like knowing something has happened and knowing something is wrong.
So, okay, let me ask you this now. Do you think if you're with a woman
Mhm.
and she never physically did anything with the guy,
Right.
right? But you saw explicit messages between her and some guy she's planning to cheat on you with, saying like she gonna give him that guac 3000 and she gonna swallow them kids and stuff like that. Now she didn't part. She's like, I'm gonna do all of this on the Thursday.
Right.
You're catching this message on the Monday.
On the Monday?
Right. And now she didn't do anything and stuff, whatever.
Right.
Because she didn't do it physically. You don't think that aspect of that emotional side?
I'm not saying the emotional side's not gonna hurt.
Oh.
I'm just saying it's not gonna hurt as much as knowing the physical side.
Like that it already went
downward.
Yo, okay.
I might be counting down the days to that Thursday.
I know. Let me know your exact location. You know what? FaceTime me here. FaceTime me your whole day. So for me, I feel like with the women that I've been with, or I want to say the women that I formulated relationships with,
yeah,
I would say emotional.
You would say emotional.
Emotional, because I look at it stuff as that once I lost you emotionally and stuff, whatever, it's your body, your choice.
Yeah,
you can do whatever the fuck you want after that, whatever, with it. Like
right.
no, respectfully. I look at it stuff as where if she already feels like, yo, she's done with me,
mm-hmm.
or she's had enough with me and everything like that, and she wants to even entertain somebody else,
right?
Yeah, we're done. Like that I look at stuff as like, so anybody you even interact with, you don't gotta fuck them. Right. You don't gotta jump on them physically or even kiss them and everything like that.
Right.
The fact that you're emotionally done with me to not try to try.
Right.
But you're saying like you're gonna take yourself up to go have a girls' night or go enjoy yourself.
Right.
To not try to,
So for you, it wouldn't even get to the physical part.
Nah, man. Nah, emotional. Like, yo, I feel like you emotionally cheated on me. How? All I did was da-da-da. Be gone. Servant wench. I think for me, that's what would be more my aspect and stuff for that. But I see your side.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from and stuff for that. Because I look at it stuff as where it's all fun and game stuff till you see him jump on the sausage. Right? Like I look at it stuff as where I've never caught an ex who cheated on top of another person or getting pile drivered.
Right.
Because I don't know how I would react. Like, I feel like I need to swing at the dude, but I feel like if his dick is out, it's a questionable moment.
It's a questionable moment.
Yes. Right?
Yeah, put that thing away first. Yeah. We'll fight like men after.
And you hope you can take him. Because the only fact he's fucking your woman.
Now you gotta hope you gotta really take him. Because
right.
If he busts your ass, that's shame on top of shame.
Yeah, like, yo, I seen a video where a guy got knocked out. Like, he was fucking, it was a black dude.
Right.
Fucking a white chick.
Right.
And her boyfriend, who was white, came in and stuff like that. With her. He tried to run up on black dude, and black dude like knocked him out.
Yeah.
And she, oh my God, it's like, why would you do that? He's like, yo, he ran up on me. Like, he's like, that's between y'all and shit, whatever.
That's between y'all. That's between y'all. I'm trying to remember which army movie it was. I'm not sure if it was Full Metal Jacket, but you go on, you're married and you go away on tour. You do something, that takes you away. Maybe not going away on tour, but you got to go away for a few weeks, right?
Right.
And you might have it in your mind that while you're away, wife may play. But you still say to yourself, nah, she's faithful, she's not going to do anything like that. The movie I watched, wife sent him a video cassette and he got all happy. He thought his wife would send him a happy, a good message and stuff like that. He put the videotape in and the wife is smashing somebody else. Yikes. And he just lost it. So I'm saying, like, up to that point, he may have, thought that there may be a possibility, but held it in his heart saying, nah, it's not true. But that physical proof was enough to say, nah, nigga.
But I look at it, even if for me, I look at if a woman was to tell me like a Dear John type of thing,
Right.
or like, I'm leaving you for whatever purpose or blah, blah, blah. Like I've been to marriage counseling and stuff before, right?
Right.
And when with marriage counseling and stuff, whatever, and her ex, the illest thing and the realest thing that she said and stuff, she's like, I can't make nobody stay. If you thought you bringing the person here is to make the person stay, that's not my job.
No.
My job is to open up the communication and stuff between you guys,
right,
and to mediate so you guys have an understanding and stuff where each other and stuff is.
Right.
So she's like, if this person is looking to do what it takes to like leave, or doesn't sound like they're emotionally available, you gotta hug that.
Yeah.
She said you gotta hug that, but like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm here for you to realize that.
Yeah. So basically,
yeah.
And when she said that and stuff, I looked at it, I was like, fuck. Yeah. So if this person is emotionally checked out, I can care less what you do with your body.
It's true.
So that. Yeah. Let's get on with the festivities. R.I.P. Boeing whistleblower. Why? Did you chuckle?
And that's like, ooh.
Yo. His death is not a joke. It was ruled as suicide.
It's a serious matter.
Shout out to Jennifer, his peoples, that said
Jennifer, man,
it was not a suicide. He said in his final days that it would not be a suicide if they took him out the game. And it's a premonition because he called it. His death looked like a suicide.
Looked like a suicide?
Now, we're not going to touch too much on Boeing because Boeing might be a sponsor one day.
We might need to fly.
So I'm not doing that to you, Boeing, yet. I'm not saying hashtag Illuminati is already here in the Podical Sons, but
we're not saying that.
I just know for a fact that, like, if you can get your own former employee bumped off that you're paying retirement pension for, y'all not to be fucked with.
No, not at all.
So I'm not doing that.
Not at all.
We're not doing that at all.
Yeah.
But Smooth, if you were a Fortune 500 company, such as Boeing, should you pay out your lawsuits or silence all the noise?
I think if my lawsuits cross a certain threshold, where now I really have to start weighing the options, that options might not weigh in the lawsuit favor.
Okay. So let's say you got a lawsuit by somebody who said that, I don't know, for what it's worth, because they know you got bread like that. So let's say your company and stuff has like 500 mil, and they say whatever the hell happened and stuff, they want to sue your company and stuff for $1 million.
Nah. See that's past the threshold.
So what's your threshold amount?
You said 500 mil. Once you double that, you pass my threshold, man. I'm
So wait, 500. What? So what's your threshold? Because they're suing you for $1 million.
Right.
Where do they pass your threshold?
Past my threshold, I'm gonna say is gonna be past 500.
500,000?
Yeah, 500,000. If I'm a Fortune 500 company,
500,000.
That might be a drop in the bucket for me.
Okay, I see that.
$1 million, you're pushing it. You're playing with fire at $1 million.
I'm a Fortune 500 company and stuff, whatever. Even with worth that much, whatever. Yeah, you getting bumped off for less.
You getting bumped for less.
You getting bumped for way less.
What's your threshold, Mark?
My threshold.
Do I want to hear your threshold?
You want to be an accomplice to this shit? Whatever. Everybody else listening to the podcast, they're gonna hear it. Whatever. Yo, my threshold for my company and stuff is gonna be like 100,000.
100,000.
Yo, you trying to sue me for more than 100,000? Yo. You can even keep it safe and stuff and sue for 99,000. And I still let you ride. Because I know you really came for my money. And I'm not mad at that because everybody's looking for a payday.
Everybody's looking for payday.
Whatever, right? But once you want to go over that,
yeah.
you have my attention.
Yeah.
And you have my mercenaries that I have on higher attention.
I think because when you're a Fortune 500 company or somebody who's dealing in business that may kind of lean over to the shady side, you got your lawyer money. You got your lawyer money.
You have your lawyer money.
Yeah, you got your lawyer money sit ready to go,
and your security money.
So
your security money and stuff whatever may entail and stuff whatever. I want to say, I employ anybody who doesn't know what the fuck about a Rob report is. Rob report will tell you and stuff whatever how these 1%ers move. And flex.
Yeah, just flip through one magazine. One
magazine.
Yeah,
with your security and stuff whatever. Right. You're a Fortune 500 company.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking a certified security guard that knows how to shoot a gun? Is legal to shoot a gun? Fix your face. Put some respect on the security.
Why would I do something like that?
Wait, I'm giving you options.
Okay.
That's option A.
Okay. That's option A. Okay.
You're fucked up.
You know option A ain't getting no play.
So all the top flight security guards out there, whatever, I see y'all. I validate y'all. He clearly doesn't. To now, an ex-cop,
right,
who is still legal to shoot.
Yeah.
Ex-military, or I want to say they call him Jaguar.
They call him Jaguar.
Code name Jaguar.
How many kills does he have to his name? What's his kill count?
His kill count is over 30 racks.
Over 30 racks?
Over 30. He's been to some places.
Yeah.
You look at him, he looks like it's like the only thing you could do is put him in a suit.
Okay.
The only thing.
Okay, so I'm one step below Jaguar.
So ex-military?
Ex-military.
You don't want Jaguar?
I'm ex-military, but I will have Jaguar on speed dial in case.
Hello, Jaguar. Somebody's trying to sue me for 100,000. What's his DD address? I don't know. I feel like Jaguar has this.
No, but people
voice.
people like Jaguar, they cost more than 100,000. People like Jaguar, they're gonna be at least in the 250 range.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you know what I'm thinking about?
You might need paramilitary.
You know the movie I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about like the one with the good looking dude, white dude, whatever, that don't talk. He don't say shit in movies. He barely had. They gave him like 2 lines. He's from Canada, though. Ryan Gosling. He don't say shit in movies. I'm not shitting on you, Ryan, but like, yo, they know what the fuck. They're like, we gonna sell your looks for this whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
The movie with where Captain America, he's the op.
Right.
And he was like the wild one. They call him when they need shit done.
Yeah.
They call him when they need shit done. So what? You're saying he's more than 100,000?
Yeah, he's more than 100,000.
Okay. So my threshold and stuff is if I have to pay Jaguar, it's a wrap. Curtains fall. Don't make me call Jaguar.
If Jaguar's coming out, you just put up a number that's too high for my liking.
Be like, yeah, I'm gonna sue you for $5 million. Shit, Jaguar only want like 500,000.
Soft things.
Sure. We're gonna catch you in the first round of litigation. By that time, Jaguar has enough time to do what he do.
I ain't even got to talk. Jaguar, I give Jaguar the number ahead of time. Listen, if you hear anything above this number, start packing and get the moving. Start packing and get the moving.
Yo. So Jaguar has to now do extra work now to keep track of your
you're just
shit?
on the news. He would I seen you in the news today.
Oh, because your company.
Yeah, Fortune 5. You know what I mean? So it's a big news thing. It's a big news thing. You'd be working out. Today they're suing not Travis Joseph for $5 million. Walk over. He already got the suitcase packed. Walk over to the suitcase. Pick the suitcase up. First, they fly first class.
Always first class.
First class everywhere.
They ask them what they want to drink. They're like, my mission is on my mind. That's all they care about.
Just water.
You know what? I'm gonna watch a motherfucker that's sitting first class that only drinks water now.
Yeah, no, you gotta watch. Because first class, you
You're
can
there
have
for the
anything. You can have
champagne. You're there for the fighter
anything.
things.
Bro.
And you see the person only drink water?
Yeah.
Assassin.
You know that's Jaguar.
That's Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
That's some sun science right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's some sun science. Well said. Well said. Please leave us alone, boy, and just cut us a check.
Just cut us a check.
We'll be good. We'll be good. We'll sing like that captain on Global News. Yeah. That captain on Global News.
He played the role perfectly.
So you heard about how his death looks like a suicide? Well, this passenger safety is more over than anything else. I was like,
offline any Boeing jet, Boeing 77, Boeing 75, Boeing. He started
like,
naming,
bro, we didn't ask you that.
He started naming out planes I didn't even know Boeing had, bro.
Like, we didn't ask you that, my guy. We asked you about the guy that his death. All right, cool, fuck it. Yo, I was looking at something. I was looking at a Fresh Prince episode, right? And salute to Will. I've always been a fan of Fresh Prince, and they would play classic songs that I myself would never heard of.
Okay.
Like I want to say through, let's say, my family at the time being younger.
Right.
They weren't so, I'm gonna say, strict with copyright infringements.
Okay.
Because mechanical royalties and stuff, I know that played a part.
Right.
But I'm not thinking that. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Teach me like I'm stupid. Let's say they play a song like I Got the Power.
Okay.
Snap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
On a Fresh Prince episode.
Right.
And Fresh Prince is syndicated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Snap always get a check when the episode is run?
Yeah.
So now with this whole world with the Netflix and the beef, how people need to break down this pay. So that means Snap is liable to get money and stuff when they stream Fresh Prince episodes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So how it works, right? Is you'll get all shows have their show information that's covered, from the producer to the writers to the music that's played on. Even they'll even break it down to as what time in the episode that music played and for how long it played. If you go over like a certain, if you go over like, if it's just under like a minute, you might get a certain amount. If it goes past a minute, you might get another amount, right? So then all of that is tied to that one specific episode. And then now with how TV works, anywhere that episode is played, it's reported on. And then that report goes back to like a governing body that says, okay, it was played in Australia on December 25th. Christmas Day had a Christmas Day episode. It played on December 25th. That gets back to the reporting. And then from that now, it all gets compiled, and then they do it like maybe quarterly. Well, they'll go over the entire list and say, okay, it's been played here, played here, played here, played here. This is how much you get.
And then the royalty checks will go out quarterly.
Right.
Interesting. Because I was looking at stuff, I was like, what was it? Especially with Carlton. Right?
Yeah.
Like I want to say with Carlton and like him playing those old stuff like Barry Manilow, Tom Jones, and stuff like that. Was Tom Jones what? It's not unusual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So even like a track like that, I want to say I didn't hear anybody in my family play.
Right.
From like records to cassettes to CDs. But yeah, I'm learning this song or hearing about this song for the first time.
Right. Through the syndicated program.
Right. Not even through the syndicated program, but like at the time it wasn't syndicated.
Right.
I was actually watching on NBC.
Okay.
Because NBC was the body behind Fresh Prince. Right. So I look at this stuff as where nowadays, because everybody's more into, we live more, I think a lot more heavier in a capitalist society.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, run me my money before you play my shit.
Right.
Because I want to say, let's say, we'll use Jay-Z as an example.
Okay.
With Jay-Z being Jay-Z and like so stringent with like how his content and stuff is like distributed.
Right.
To say you're going to play a Jay-Z track on your show, it's going to be like more Run My Money, where something like, you could actually probably play a part in history, you don't even know it. Like Fresh Prince, like again, with the Tom Jones is not unusual.
Yeah.
Who's to say like even it being syndicated now, it's probably getting spins because it's probably in somebody's head for the
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
where like you're more concerned about making this money. So now less people wanting to play your shit on their content.
Yeah.
So now they could be possibly missing out on quality music. So yeah, copyright infringement would play a part to fucking up.
Yeah. And but usually, as you know, you'd have to be a really big artist to have that type of control to dictate that, right? Because a lot of times you don't have that control. A lot of times it's the record label's control, and the record label's always looking to make money no matter what, right? So they'll say, okay, syndicate away, right? Like the agreement that you might have signed, you might not have not signed for those royalties, those extra royalties. So I remember, I can't remember who it was. He was a child actor, right?
Okay.
And they wanted to give him a straight payout for whatever show he was doing. And his mom said, no, we don't want the straight payout. We'll take less, but give him 5% royalties, right? And he was saying, and that show may have been like 20 years ago. And he says, up to this very day,
still getting a check.
He still gets royalty checks, right? That's a mom with a smart knowledge of how this thing works. Because a lot of times these people just get paid one time for that one episode, and that episode spins 100 and how many times? Listen, I was when I was on Style by Jury, cut the check again. I got paid that day. That day I got paid $100.
Right.
That one time, signed away the contract. You know how many times that shit has been aired?
Not many. That you know.
At least from my knowledge, at least 10 times.
So that could have been.
And that's here, locally.
That's not like national wide.
That's not, I didn't even know where because it could be a syndicated show for all I know, right? They could have overdubbed my voice and it could be playing in Europe for all I know.
Oh, shit. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's these are the things that you gotta be.
So you might be French somewhere?
I might be French somewhere. I might be German somewhere. Shit, I might be Jaguar.
Hey, are you? Are you gonna say that on camera? Should I cover up the mic?
Cover up the mics. Cover up the mics. I only move for 500.
Yo, man said he's in the gym. He sees it on the news right there, like puts the weights down. Already off on the flight.
Puts up the suitcase, you know?
Jaguar, I was gonna call you. I seen it on the news. I am here to work.
Yes.
Yo,
I got the currency already for that country.
yo, I'm here to deliver pain and get my payment. That's it. And keep it pushing.
Pop up the suitcase. He got like 6 different passports. Jaguar, that's what I'm saying. Jaguar don't come cheap. Because Jaguar, he got everything that he needs. 6 different passports, all good, ready to go.
I guess you do pay. You pay for. You get what you pay for,
right?
Because if you go lower, cheaper, and stuff for that, you probably got to provide gun.
You know
probably
what I
mean? Provide a setup and everything, how to do
hotels
this,
hotels and stuff.
Jaguar
like that.
Is one payment out of sight, out of mind. You know it's done.
That's it.
You just know it's done.
That's it.
Yeah.
So and so fell off a building last week. God damn, Jaguar, you move quick.
Yo, yo, Jaguar. Yo, I don't want no DM from I don't want nobody coming up behind me. You were talking about me that day on your podcast.
What was Bruce Willis? Oh, Bruce Willis he was the Jackal.
The Jackal.
He was the Jackal. Bruce Willis was the Jackal.
I always give maybe because I'm a fan of Thundercats. I think I always give like them like a feline kind of name and stuff, whatever, right? Like I look at if you're a beastie kind of brolic type of assassin, your name is Lion. You're doing the most.
You're doing the most.
Whatever, right? You're sleek and like low cut in the Jaguar, Panther,
Yeah.
To those levels and stuff like that. But that's it, man. And if you ain't doing nothing, you're just pussycat, house cat. You're not even a wildcat. You're a willow.
You're a willow.
I want to ask you, where has pain served a purpose in your life?
I think the passing when my mother passed, not so much when my father passed,
mm-hmm.
but when my mother passed,
Ooh.
I think it really put me in a position where I'm like, I gotta take care of stuff on my own,
Mm-hmm.
be more forward thinking, and make decisions, make more decisions based upon how I feel and how I think. A lot of times, 'cause moms was around, she'd be the one to give me advice. You know what I mean? Like I'd run things through her just to see how everything is going. And I think just knowing that she wouldn't ever be around and just something come up and be like, oh, I so wish I could talk to mom about this, and knowing not she's not gonna be there, and like, okay, now I gotta man up and be able to take care of this or solve this myself. And
do you not find anybody and stuff, whatever I want to say, within the realm or scope of like your mom, where you could say, okay, mom is plan A. Do you have a plan B person?
I have a plan B person, but I don't necessarily feel like, and that's what I'm saying, that strength of not having my A around,
Yeah,
has made me more of the B than anything else.
Ooh, I see that.
Yeah, has made me more than the B. I might go to my B to validate things,
Right.
but I already have that set thought in my mind.
I think for me, where pain has served a purpose was I kind of say, let's say health wise and stuff. We'll say not going to like full details and stuff, but I want to say health wise, certain things was kind of like a wake up call,
Right.
to kind of do better.
Mm-hmm.
So when I looked at that now, I was like, oh shit. I shouldn't really brush things off as like temporary pain. Right?
As so many do.
Exactly.
As so many do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I look at it as stuff is where, like, especially if I'm using my father's situation and stuff, the slight pain that he was feeling,
right,
ended up taking him out the game.
Right.
Right. So I look at it as stuff as where if I feel kind of pain and stuff within my body,
yeah,
and I say to myself, like, if I'm having it more than 72 hours, no. Healthcare is free in friggin' Ontario. Yo, no.
Right?
No.
This is like,
we're not doing that.
Yeah. No, I mean, what? Taxes pay for healthcare, but
taxes pay. Taxes.
we might as well use it because we paying for it.
Exactly. So I look at stuff as where pain, anytime I get pain, it's a moment for me to look, examine it, and to do better.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you. Let's go to the question of the week. Let's jump straight to the question of the week. Are you ready?
I gotta see the smirk on your face. So I'm as prepared as I could possibly be.
Are you afraid? Not your average. Don't worry, it's profound. I'm trying to be Uncle Ira. See my eyes wide open. My eyes wide open. Question of the week.
Question of the week.
Eventually, are we all just settling? Now think about that. Think about you probably turn on your TV as a 16-year-old lad and seen who was the hot chick for you back then. I don't know. Tell me a hot chick who you were fantasizing about when you were 16.
When I was 16? Janet Jackson.
Okay. Janet Jackson. Mm-hmm. You probably said to yourself, one day you might bleep Janet Jackson. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. When you do what you need to do, let's say, because you were DJing at that time, no?
Yeah.
DJing, put forward towards your music career, popping your music career where now you can bleep Miss Janet Jackson. Right?
Call me nasty. Just call me nasty.
You nasty, boy. You nasty. So now, you are not there.
Right.
But you're okay with where your life is right now.
Yeah.
eventually, or are we all just settling?
Yeah, but okay, how do we?
You all right? You sound about to have a mild stroke.
No, I equate that sort of settling with being content.
Ooh, speak on it a little bit.
Yeah, because I realize as much as I may have wanted Janet Jackson when I was 16.
Mm-hmm. But even not only just Janet, but like
no, but
career,
I'm saying I'm just using her as the
that,
example.
Yeah.
As much as I may have wanted Janet Jackson or the Lamborghini or those things that I would have loved to have when I'm 16. I'm still driving where I need to go in the Jeep that I got now. And I have to break the bank to get the Jeep that I have now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably loved. I know I'm loved probably more than Janet Jackson would ever love me.
I fully agree.
You know what I mean?
And I know for a fact your wife appreciates you.
Yeah, so I'm good. I'm okay. I settled in the right position. I'm content.
So you're saying bleep bleep to Janet Jackson? Is that what you're saying?
Bleep bleep Janet Jackson. Now, if my wife decides to kick me to the curb,
I
may give you a shot.
You're bleep bleep.
I may give you another shot.
Call me Janet Jackson. Is that what it is? I may give you a shot.
I may give you another shot.
Yeah, I may. Who are you? You
I
are
can see it. I'm here. Don't tell me. I don't need to know.
I feel like eventually we all are settling, and you're right. I think it's to the level of contentment with, like, there's always gonna be bigger, better, badder, right? But I think when you achieve, like, some people, if they are fortunate to achieve the bigger, badder, and better, could you really like give an honest review and say, was it worth it?
That's the other thing, right?
Right? Because I look at it stuff as where I know I've probably spent like dollars on things and stuff, and I'm like, was it worth it?
Right. Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah. And I was like, but then so me, I'm more on experiences, right? So because I'm more on experiences and everything, I think I don't really have like a bigger and better and stuff because I'm not trying to use experience to out top experiences. I just know that this experience will be like this.
Right.
And another experience, another place will be like that.
Right.
I'm just grateful that I have so many other experiences that other people can't have. Like I look at this stuff as where, let's say even yesterday, I shared a drink with a friend and stuff that I haven't seen or even cheers and stuff to in a minute.
Yeah.
Right. And it was so soul filling for me because I'm looking, I'm like, she even said to me and stuff, and she's like, yo, boss, like, I sent you some shit in your DM. You didn't respond like earlier in the week. And I was like, I wanted to say it, to mention it pertaining to this. I was like, oh shit, my bad. She's like, I guess I have to go on my phone now and show you. I was like, yes. I'm sorry. But even just the time and stuff and the jokes and the talk and everything like that, it was more soul filling than any case else. Then I want to say I spent money on some things where even say to replicate an experience still wouldn't equate to that.
Wouldn't equate.
Right? I did I think, what is it, 2010? 2010, 2011, I did a thing where at the Downsview Billy Bishop, that Downsview Airport over there.
Okay.
That little landing strip area.
Yeah.
They had a thing where exotic cars and you can just go around and stuff there and do a lap around, like, I guess, a circuit.
Right.
And I was looking at that, like, for the longest time before that. And when I did it and stuff in 2010, I look at stuff where I'm like, shit, it's been a while since I did it. I looked at like, yeah, we don't do that no more. That's done.
Yeah.
Somebody came through, did it with because you pay basically $300
right
to do laps and stuff around like 5 bougie cars off the list.
Okay.
So I drove a Lambo.
Nice.
I drove a Lambo, a Murcielago. I took a Ferrari. They had a GTR.
Hmm.
I didn't really want to mess with the Porsche, but because I went with somebody and stuff, whatever, they're like, you got to do the Porsche. I did the Viper.
You did the Viper.
I did the Viper because they don't make Vipers no more,
They
right?
don't, right.
So when I did the Viper and stuff, I was like, oh. So my friend now, he jumped up and he did because it's like they give you like in the email, they tell you like what cars that they can get available for that Saturday.
Right.
And he's like, you didn't scroll, like I didn't move over.
Yeah.
They had a DeLorean.
Oh shit.
And they put like all the bells and whistles and stuff in this bitch, whatever, right?
You Back to the Future, nigga.
And I was like, yo, I spent like, let's say, and that was like I said, $300. I spent probably $300 and stuff on like probably clothing shit.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a court, it didn't even match
No.
to the shit. Clothing that I own.
Yeah.
Compared to like these cars I never own, I wouldn't, I don't own.
Right.
Just a rental, just a touch up type of. Yo.
Let's go back to what you're saying, right? The experience.
It's the experience. For me, man.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with settling and stuff with, I guess, where some people might have an issue and stuff with the word settling. So let me ask you, is settling like a bad word or a good word in your world?
You know what? I don't look at it as it's. I guess it's the side of the coin that you choose to be on, right? I think for some people they'll look at it as bad, but I don't necessarily look at it as a bad thing. To be settled is good.
Podcast question coming to a poll near you. But I see where you're coming from. Because for me, settling is not a bad thing. I look at stuff as when once a person decides to start settling, I feel like they found their piece or their slice of the universe and stuff, whatever. Because I can look at somebody and stuff as like, oh, you're mundane, plain, you do the same thing over and over and all this type of stuff, whatever. And they're like, I bust my ass for this world. Fuck you, Marv. And I can respect that.
I can respect that.
And to me, it looks like settling and stuff, or to like say the character of that form of Marv would look at like settling as a bad thing. But you know how many people would be envious to sit in that seat of that person? There's a plain day, every day, their thing, their slice of heaven.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, man. Let's get to Ask the Sons. Are you ready?
Ask the Sons.
First Ask the Sons come from Dee-Tail. Dee-Tail. Who is the most dangerous human being to ever live?
I'm gonna go with Genghis Khan.
I said Genghis too.
You said Genghis too?
I said
Genghis we forgot to do our 1, 2, 3 and yell it out at the same time.
Okay, I got you. Is how you want to do it now? All right.
That's how I think that's how we gotta do it now.
Okay.
We think alike more times. We think alike more times.
I said Genghis because I'm like, the fact that Genghis was smashing niggas' wives.
So he was a straight ass. Come on.
And the way how the Asian population and stuff, almost all of them might be related. That says a lot. And the amount of wars and stuff. And
imagine he would have been he wouldn't even have been a good Jaguar because he just letting you know that he gonna kill you.
Yeah. Jaguar is discreet.
Yeah, Jaguar too discreet. Yeah.
No, but I look at it as where we don't. Okay, think how many times we tell like Alexander the Great story,
right?
Like I want to say like within that world, and we are living in North America, right? So I want to say like the way their world and stuff would be in the Europe, Macedonia, that time and stuff like that,
right?
Would be a type of way. I can understand the Europeans highlighting people like that,
yeah,
whatever, right?
Yeah.
We're in North America, we're highlighting Alexander the Great. Why the fuck we don't highlight Genghis Khan and the shit that this man done did? I don't even feel like, give us a Genghis Khan series. And just show, and just let us know, like, season 1, there's gonna be bitches.
Bitches. He was the first Mr. Bitches.
I was about to say.
He was the first Mr. Bitches.
And then it's gonna be murder. And then it's gonna like, that's the shit that kind of fuels, okay, Spartacus, Game of Thrones, all these type of things. I'm like, just make a Genghis Khan show,
Make a Genghis Khan.
and I promise you and stuff, whatever, you'll get all this and then some.
Yeah.
Because even the fact that this man's going in there, but they're like, I mentioned to somebody, they're like, oh, but it's the rape thing and stuff like that, whatever. But I'm like, so then show the side where the people wanted to kill him or murk him because of the shit he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a good show and stuff for that. But Genghis Khan, Hitler, like Hitler did commands for me. Hitler was a command man. Hitler was not a soldier. He just gave commands and stuff, whatever. Genghis, he was on that battlefield.
Yeah. For my second choice, I had Mengele, the Merchant of Death.
I always hear about them.
Yeah,
I always heard.
Yeah.
I always heard. I think for me was I think it was Edie. I mean, because in the beginning, he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he popped off on some people. It was like right there on site.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at stuff, it was like Saddam gave orders.
Right?
Yeah. So I don't know, like in the trenches and stuff, whatever before he might have been, but Edie was giving orders and he was still doing his shit. You want something, you gotta do it yourself.
He was murking people.
Say less. All right. Next question comes from K_1971. If you can choose the way you die, how would it go? And what will be your last words? All right. How are you want to go now?
I always
you
say
rock, paper, scissors, this? Just to tell me just the death. Just death.
Just the death?
Yeah, just death.
Sleep.
Sex.
Sex? I had a feeling sex would have made years. But I don't know, because sleep, I don't know if I'm gonna have any parting words.
Sex
I'm gonna have a snore.
You gonna have a snore?
I'm gonna have a snore.
Okay, so tell me. So you don't know what? Let's say before you go to sleep.
Before I go to sleep.
Before you go to sleep that night and something or whatever, or that time and stuff, whatever. Just be like,
good night.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the bucket. Hope I see you in the morning.
I would probably say some shit like, if it's sex, I'm gonna die from sex.
Yeah.
To the person stuff, I'm like, yo, I have something to tell you and stuff there, but I want to tell you after we make love.
After we make love.
He has something to tell me. Wake him up. Bring him back.
I thought it was gonna be, I'm going.
No. Say what? It's just your dead weight just fall on top. Yo, I swear I saw a movie like that where like the girl and the guy slept together, or man and woman slept together and stuff, whatever, and the guy's dead body was on top of her.
Yeah.
And she couldn't move.
Yeah.
And it was like some kind of like this person from escape asylum was in the room watching her and shit like that too.
Oh shit.
So the guy's dead lifeless body is on top of her. And she can't push him off for like nothing.
Damn.
And I was like, yeah. I think she was stuck like for days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, I want that.
You want that?
I want that. I want that. Last question comes from broccoli-05 or -05. What's the most profound realization you have had about yourself?
Ooh, I like this one. I'm too selfless.
You're too selfless.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Realize I'm too giving to even to sometimes to people who don't deserve it.
So you come to this turning point in your life, or in this moment.
Yes.
Right? This realization. Where do you go from there?
Oh, I start cutting niggas off.
Yeah?
Yeah, start doing more for me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think for me, it kind of goes back to everybody has a fight. You know.
Yes.
Everybody has a fight. So I look at it and it's not my fight.
Right.
So when I realize that aspect, like, you got your fight. This is your fight. You got to deal with this.
Exactly.
And if you're not planning to deal with it, I ain't doing it. It's not my fight.
I can't help you.
like I said, certain things when I learn about the world and about myself, let's say more I know about myself, understand myself, the easier the world around me becomes.
Mm.
So I look at it as stuff is where when I have these realization moments,
Right.
it's like a change of pace and lighter load
Nice.
occurs right at that instant
Nice.
when the realization comes in. So yeah. That is it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice quick show. It's a nice quick show. A little lyrical exercise.
That's it. That's it, you know?
Okay.
Go and time my Fortune 500 moves.
Jaguar, call me.
Call me.
Email me. You'll find me. So say the Suns this week. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So say the Suns this week says, losers let it happen, while winners make it happen.
So says the Suns.
I feel like no matter what, you'll try your best to try and make it happen. And then once you try your best to make it happen, you're a winner regardless. You're not part of the losing side.
Yeah.
Because you don't always have to win. You still learn. But the fact that you took the effort to take the learning steps in, you're still a winner.
I think once you remove all the what ifs out of your life, you're winning.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said. Yes, losers let it happen while winners make it happen. So say the Suns.
So says the Suns.
Thank you, everybody, for rocking with us for this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, all the above. Podical Sons Podcast, PodicalSons.com, Podical Sons on all social media platforms. And once again, thank you for listening to Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Peace and love.
Peace.
Adios.
The Podical Sons was not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.